In a city full of modern hotels, we decided to stay in one that's 200 years old.
Imagine this, no smart TVs, no coffee machines, no spa, just creaky floors, antique furniture and a building that was built in 1847.
You're really selling it. We wanted to know if this place was going to be full of charm or outdated.
What we actually found really surprised us. Let's go back to the beginning.
We arrived in Richmond after a long drive and checked into Linden Row Inn, a block of row houses that had been standing since the 1800s. To our surprise, we were upgraded to a room in the main building. It felt like stepping back in time. High ceilings, antique furniture and a bathroom that, while it's showing signs of age in more ways than one, it had character, that's for sure, but also creaky floors and a slightly haunted vibe. Still, we were excited to be staying somewhere so steeped in history.
We got an upgrade. I don't know how we've done that.
I don't know how we did.
But check out this elevator.
Can I show everybody something?
What's this?
You know how I don't know if the order of the videos are going to come out, but there was one where I was laughing at the Jefferson having a key. Do you remember?
Yes. Wow, look at that. It's like a monster key.
It is, right. We're looking for our room. It's this way.
Okay.
Come on.
Wow, look
Do you know
at
what
this.
I really find incredible about these places? They always have these open balconies.
And the balcony actually
down.
slopes that way. I thought it was just me at first, but it actually does. Wow, look at this. Sit out here with a glass of Diet Coke.
Port.
Okay, let's go and see what the room's like. Wow, look at this courtyard.
I'm holding on tight to this key. Holding on really tightly.
It's like one of those giant comedy keys, isn't it?
It is. But there's no key ring on it, so...
Yeah. Okay.
318.
Nice wide open walkway. Although there is
Uh-oh.
a lot of stairs.
Uh-oh. Ignore me. Come on this way.
Okay.
I just want to show you round.
Yep.
We're just going the wrong way.
Okay. Where are we going now?
Right.
Who left you in charge of this?
313. You're looking. We're in 318, 313, 325. Right. I didn't even see those. I just ignored them.
Okay.
Oh, that's why.
So down these little stairs, there is more rooms.
I found it.
Ah, right. Okay.
See, would you have noticed that?
I knew all along. I was just wondering how long it would take you.
I'm just the first time using a key. Oh. Wow. Look at this.
Wow.
Look at the size.
The size of this room.
Got a bed each, like the olden days. Look at the size of this room.
So this hotel is famous for Edgar Allan Poe. His parents actually lived here and he used to play in the courtyard down below.
But let's take it back because this hotel is actually 7 row homes.
Yes.
7 row homes that's been turned into a hotel. And the very last one is an apartment block.
You can see how this was an old house. It's not like a uniform hotel room, is it? It's like
it is
cobbled together.
And I've got to forgive them for it being old.
Yes.
Because, you know, like things like the skirting boards, I don't know what you call these in the US. It's not skirting boards, baseboards. I've got a few chips in them, but this is an old property. It's got the paintwork's scuffed off, but I'm allowing it because, do you know what? It's an old property. Look, it's got original sash windows in there. Look at this. I mean, this bathroom is a little old-fashioned.
Yes.
What the? Oh. Oh. Oh! You just knew I was going to jump. It's a little store cupboard. I'm going to lock you in there. That's where you deserve to go.
So, all of your mod cons, we have microwave, fridge freezer, coffee machine.
But can we...
TV?
Can we imagine it? without these things.
Yes.
So without the TV, without all those mod cons.
Look at the fireplace. Look how grandiose that is. That reminds me of an English fireplace.
Inactive fireplace, do not use.
Yeah.
I don't know why they have to tell people that, but you know, look at this. Oh, and you know what I've got to do next?
Yeah.
You know what we have to do next? Oh, it's a little firmer. Oh, that's nice though. Oh, that's lovely. You see, the one thing about the Linden Row Inn was the restaurant was being refurbished, so we took it as a sign to hunt down cake, and wow, we found something special. And this led us to Shindig's Cafe, a Richmond institution with some of the biggest cakes we've ever seen. This place
Yes.
has been on my radar
Yes.
for a couple of days.
Yes. So why better, or how better to get breakfast than here?
And this is a banana cake, which I've never had banana cake. I've had
No.
so many banana breads,
Yes.
but never banana cake. And it feels quite dense.
It looks magnificent though, to be
It
fair.
does. My mouth is watering. Look at that.
I mean, look at the size. How many layers are in that? So I'm going to go for that bit there.
That has just got such a banana flavour to it, hasn't it? It is a dense cake, but
Yeah.
it doesn't ruin the cake. I don't think
No.
it would be nice if it was lighter.
No.
I think it has to be this dense.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that helps to keep all of the cream and banana flavoured cream in there.
This is like a cream cheese frosting.
Yeah.
This place was definitely worth a stop off. Look at that hunk of cake.
Yeah, that is
Wow.
magnificent.
It really is. All those reviews,
Yeah.
they were right.
Yes.
So if you are in the area, Shindig's seems to be a great place. Oh, so good. Oh. At least we caught it.
At least there was no cake on it. You
So
seem
good.
to be holding your arm over it, so I can't get at it.
Now I need to make a banana cake.
Yes. Does it look like at the bottom? It is very dense though, isn't it?
It's a subtle banana,
Look at that.
isn't it? If you want to stay at Linden Row, skip breakfast and head straight for cake. As we were leisurely exploring Richmond, patting ourselves on the back and giving each other a celebratory high five for scoring a 2-night upgrade, something just didn't feel right. So we called the hotel to check, and much to our shock, we found out that we had not been upgraded for 2 nights, but instead downgraded for the second night, but no one had mentioned it to us. We had 30 minutes to get out of the room, and we were 40 minutes away from the room. That's when the panic set in. So where are we off to now, Andrew?
Back to the hotel.
And why are we doing that?
Interesting story. So
We made 2 reservations
we did.
for the same hotel. One for last night, one for tonight.
Yes.
And I think we both heard something different.
Yes.
Because, what did you hear?
I heard when we booked in, the person behind the counter said I could see the reservations, but one of them was only booked this morning, or that morning, which it was. And that's why we had to wait for the room till gone 3 o'clock, because it was a late booking.
And you assumed that they would merge the 2 reservations together.
Yes.
And we could stay in the same room.
Yes.
And that's not what's happened. And ordinarily, I normally check. I'm
Yeah.
usually like, okay, let's just double check to make sure that they merged them. I didn't. And now we're having to go back
Yes.
to check out of the room that we're in, the upgrade that we got.
Yes.
To go to another room that we actually booked.
So now the upgrade doesn't suddenly feel like an upgrade when we've got to go all the way back up the hill to check out to move to another room.
And wait till you find out how much this room cost tonight.
Yes.
Okay. I think that's quite possibly the quickest we've ever packed our stuff up to get out of a room. Oh, I've left my buttons. Let's see what the other room is like. The room that we should have had. Now misty. I'm now glowing. It's humid here.
Little out of breath.
I'm glowing. There's lots of steps. Let's go and check out what this room's like. Come on. Oh, Do I dare say it? This is nicer than last night's.
Yes, I mean...
This is so cute. Turn the light on. Look at this. I actually prefer this one.
Yes.
Huh.
Last night's room was far bigger, but this is cosier, isn't it?
This is cosier, cuter. The other one was kind of just odd, just big and odd. Oh, look at this, it's so cute. It's a queen bed, but we had a queen bed last night.
Yes.
It's got a more up-to-date.
It is.
Oh yeah, this is so much nicer. I don't know what that is for.
Is it a heater? Yeah, it's a heater of some description, I think.
Keys electrical. Oh yeah, it's a heater. Oh, this is so much nicer. There's not much to show you, but it just feels more cosy and compact.
Yeah, this is probably more of a hotel size of a room, but this feels, dare I say, nicer.
It does. It's newer,
Yeah.
I think. And this was less, but we'll get to the price later on. Lots of TV in here.
Smart TV.
Oh yeah.
Just a wardrobe. Nothing in there, is there?
No, and then there is a door here, but you can't open it because the cabinet's in the way.
I'm assuming that might be next door or something, is it?
Maybe.
Or coffee machine is the last one had.
And the giant key.
Giant key.
Don't lose the key.
I love the fireplace and the brick wall.
It's
That just looks. That's not reproduction either, is
No,
it? Look at that. That's
it's
like
the
the
original.
traditional.
The original. That's rock hard. That's not when you put a prefab over the top.
It's
to
like
make
your
it
head. Solid.
So rude. Come on. So I think we should get our bags in here
Yes.
and then get out on the.
So, dare I ask you, was it worth the hassle of having to move?
Yeah.
At least we got to see two different sides of the hotel.
And I didn't think that it would be so nice.
Yeah.
And also, in fairness, it wasn't his fault. I should have checked, because I normally do. I was relying on my husband. Don't know why I did that.
Don't rely on him.
He was
He's
very
useless. He can't make a decision for himself.
Been too long. But he was really helpful in reception because he had it ready for us to go.
Yeah.
So he got points. Not docking them, I'm giving them more because you know what? Note to self, I never do this. I always check. Don't know why I listen to you. I've noticed there's no fridge. Good job they're chilled. But there is an ice bucket. So we can always put stuff in the ice bucket. We can always put ice in the ice bucket and keep those drinks cool. Let's go. Thankfully, the new room in the courtyard section of the hotel was wonderful. Bright, peaceful and with views of the garden. Honestly, it felt like a completely different hotel. If you're planning to stay here, definitely request a courtyard room. Linden Row Inn sits on land that was once part of a 100-acre estate owned by tobacco tycoon Thomas Rutherford. It almost became the site of a state prison, but Rutherford offered land elsewhere, saving this lot for something far more beautiful. In the early 1800s, the lots were transformed into blooming gardens filled with roses, jasmine and linden trees. A young Edgar Allan Poe, raised by the Allan family, lived just across the street and often played here in the courtyard with the Ellis children. Local legend says these gardens inspired his poem To Helen, and it is where he first courted his childhood love, Elmira Royster. The homes you see today were built in 1847 and 1853 and later became a girls' school where students included Lady Nancy Astor, Britain's first female Member of Parliament. Nearly torn down in 1950, the inn was saved by preservationist Mary Wingfield Smith and later entrusted to the historic Richmond. Today, Linden Row is one of the city's most historic stays, and it even has its own resident cat, Annabelle, who roams the lobby and gardens like she owns the place. It's time to go home. Look, we could have sat by the fountain. Huh.
If only we had more time here.
I know, it always feels like we could spend an extra week in these places.
Yes, yeah.
But they
And
just
not even
fly.
touch the...
Surface.
Yeah.
What did you think of the Linden Row Inn?
It was like a tale of two sides, wasn't it?
Yes.
The first room,
Yeah.
which was supposedly an upgrade,
Yeah.
turned out to not being an actual upgrade.
In our eyes.
Yes, in our opinion.
Because it just wasn't that nice.
It looked a little tired,
Yes.
didn't it?
Yeah.
It's a fantastic room, the size is amazing.
And it comes back to the question, was it a cosy stay
Yeah.
or just shabby? Was that what the question was?
Shabby chic.
Well, I think then it goes on to the second night,
Yes.
which was where we got apparently, in their words, downgraded.
Yes, but that courtyard room is spectacular. I thought it was really cool.
It was beautiful. I wouldn't have classed that as a downgrade. In fact, I had the best night's sleep ever in that bed.
Yes.
The air condition was far more modern, so you could turn it down if you wish. So if you run hot, that might be a concern.
Yeah.
My other point is the restaurant.
Yes.
Now, it's not a problem because you are in a city centre, so there are plenty of places to eat, but the restaurant is currently closed.
Yes. So it'd be interesting to come back and see what that's like and see what the breakfast is like and all that kind of stuff.
And I now need to talk about the price because you don't know how much these cost.
I have no idea.
So for the first night, it was $174 plus tax.
Okay.
The second night came out to, I think it was $294.
Wow.
Including the tax. I'll put it all on the screen, but it was pricey.
I know it's a Friday night in a city, so maybe there's an element of that upgrade as well, but
was a lot. But we are in a city centre.
Yes.
It was beautiful.
Yes.
It is an old historic building.
Yes.
Which is what you're paying for. Alan Edgar Poe apparently played in these gardens. So if you're a history buff and you like staying in old buildings, definitely worth giving it a try.
Yes, location of it is fantastic.
Now we need to go and get on our plane.
Yes.
And get back.
Or else we're moving here. YouTube thinks you might want to watch one of these videos.
And if there's any other hotels you think we should try or any other places we should go, let us know.
Thank you.